Morning, everybody. Greetings, screeners. Today's review, we're going to be looking at the Iron Man Hulkbuster. This is a figurine I've had for quite some time and been wanting to do it, so now we're going to do it. Yes, this figurine here, if I get a little better centered, is a figurine I wanted to talk about for quite some time and everything. I love this figure. Well, actually, it's a love-hate figure. I love the way the stance is. I do not like the limited articulation on it. I that tends to bother me. I know there's probably other stickers of beautification and stuff that you could probably do to it, but that's not really my concern about it. Let's just take a little spin around, look at it right quick. Yeah, I've had this figure for quite some time. I do not remember what series it was of it. I'm not sure. I do remember it came out with the Age of Ultron movie. So again, the figure itself is limited with some articulations, but one thing I like about it, the little gimmick that it has, is one thing I do like about it. But we're going to get into that in just a second. All right, the articulation lines on this is very, very, very limited. I mean, it really cannot do much. I think, did the head spin? No, it doesn't. And you know, the arms go up and down, but that's pretty much about it. There's no hands, there's no nothing. But one thing I do like about it is this. You can open this up. It used to stay at one point, it does not now, but that's besides the point. It's got a little bit of articulation in there, some little things, some, if you can see that with the light. I'm sorry again, I'm revamping myself right now, so little holes in there for his feet, and that's pretty much about it. I mean, there's some slide there on the side, but again, whatever. But with that being said, I'm gonna bring this little figurine in here, this little mega box bigger figurine, and take that, put this little figurine legs the way it's supposed to be, as he goes inside there, and that's it. He slides like right down in there, nice little nestle in, and he closes. But you can see him like in there, and he's getting ready to control the Hulkbuster. And that's it. And that's what I like about it. As you can see, it does fit flush. It doesn't thing, but that's pretty much about it. It did come with another figurine. And the figurine was Hulk itself, and just to have some size comparison, just to show you what it looks like, is right here. This is the Hulk that came with it. Excuse his feet. I put some things on his foot there to make him more Lego stickable or brick building stickable friendly, and this is how it is. I don't like the size comparison too much, just because I just don't, because I thought Hulk should have been a little thicker, bigger, beefier, so to speak, because in the movie he just looked like he could go toe to toe. But I know they was, I guess, trying to change more of his image to more of a trim setting. But that's the Hulk that actually comes with the figure. But again, that Hulk is very limited range of motion, and again, I didn't like that, just because it's not helpful wise to stop motion for me. But that's just me. I mean, some people may like it and love it, or just have it sit up there, and it doesn't stand up very well neither. That's why I actually put those on his feet and stuff. I know it looks like he has like little shoes on, so to speak, or flip-flops, but that's whatever and stuff. I'm not at whatever stuff. I mean, it's whatever. But with that being said, with this Hulkbuster, I thought was cool. I thought it was alright. I liked it and stuff. But there is one in particular that I thought was great, what I found online, and I thought was absolutely amazing, which was astonishing. Would you like to see what that is? Well, I'm going to show you. First of all, let me turn them around and stuff, so I don't want them to fight, and stuff like that, because I think the other would win. But whatever. Okay, that's the back from right there and stuff. The one I found online is Padow, this one. This particular figure, I found online that I thought was great. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I couldn't actually believe the size of it and how it just kind of towers over the other one. Just to have a little roll around to see what it looks like. This figure here just towers over the other one. Now, no size comparison, nevertheless would be second to none, so to speak, to the Hulk that I had. So of course, if I upgraded that one, I would have to upgrade the Hulk. We'll get into that another time, but not right now. Um, this figure I thought was great. I thought it was amazing. It does have a little gimmick to it, just to get into the articulation side of it. You press a little button back here, and it lights up there. If you can see that, yay, little light, whatever. Anyways, the chest does not open up like the other one. That's okay. I'm not too upset about that. But the helmet does. It's yeah, and it has a little Hulk head. I mean, I'm sorry, it has a little Iron Man head in there, but that's okay. That's all right. I just really like this figure. The other one's a love hate. This one's hand down. I just absolutely love this figure. And not for nothing, this is the knockoff version of it. So again, there's other ones out there that's articulate, very core articulate. But they're in the range of $100, $200 and stuff, and they can do a lot of amazing things and stuff. You can check them out online and just look for them and go literally type in Hulkbuster and articulation or Hulkbuster masterpiece or whatever, and then you will see different versions of him. I think there is even another one out here that's probably 4 times the size of this. But again, it's all on you and how you want to do it and stuff. If you want to spend the money, to me, I thought about this little cheapo version of it. I'm doing stop motion with it. Hey, listen, that's just pretty much about it. Articulation wise for this, arms does go up and down, thank goodness. And you have a little joint for the elbows here. As you can see it and stuff, it's not the best that's going on there. It kind of stops on some areas. And I don't know if that's something that it came with it. Oh, there's like little boosters there. Okay, all right, I didn't notice that before. It does spin all the way around, which is cool. You do get some bend action with the knee. And most importantly, I like the legs. You can do some kicking steps and stuff. And we did see in the movie how hard Hulkbuster was kicking the Hulk around. He does bend over pretty well and stands up beautifully. I mean, it's great and stuff. Again, the other figure, love-hate relationship. I like that you can fit the little Iron Man figure in there, which is cool. Not for nothing, that's just it. But that's just about it. Just to have a size impairment right quick. I'm going to get Iron Man out of here right quick. Come on, Iron Man. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. All right, let's get in there. Stand there. Hey, stay. All right, just have size comparison coming in. Let me just go and get a ruler right quick if I can get that in the middle. If I will. All right. So you can see that Iron Man's probably about 1.5 inches. You can see this figure towers over both of the Hulkbuster original and the other is 6.5 inches, and then the Hulkbuster that came with the Hulk figure is 4 inches. 4 inches, about 4 inches. And you can just see the difference in size comparison and stuff. Like I said, I love the other one, the bigger one knockoff, and it I think it's just great. I think it's pretty fantastic. That's just me. I'm sorry if you don't like that or find it, whatever. But that's just me. But again, I really love these figures. I really do. Again, love hate for this. But again, it has a little mechanism where a little Iron Man can fit in there. Maybe this Hulkbuster is too big. I'm not sure, but there is some things that you can see some views on. Online that there is a bigger Hulkbuster out there they use to have a particular versus battle against you might know him, of course, Optimus Prime. We're not going to get into that. You want to check it out, look it out and everything. So again, I was very eager to buy this figure once I saw that and everything and stuff, but I did have it quite some time and everything. So but it's pretty awesome. And that's pretty much about it. But with further ado, we know you have more to view, so let's see what these things can do. And there you have it, screeners. Hope you guys like that little stop motion I did with little figurines. And yeah, so yeah, this is a little Iron Man figurines I like going on and stuff like that. I really like these figures, except that one. That one there, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you're kind of iffy. I don't know about you. I don't know. Anyways, as always, screeners, I appreciate it. Do what you do as long as you do it well. Thanks for the watch, and catch y'all later.